Hey, what's going on, guys? Butterbar here. Welcome back to the channel, and I have to give a round of applause to the Call of Duty community. My God, whether you're on Xbox, PC, PlayStation, I have never seen a community, no matter what platform you're on, pretty much just showed their discontent for kind of what's going on in a video game, in a Modern Warfare game. And, I totally get it. I think there's, no matter what Call of Duty game out there, I think you're going to have people complain here and there. But I would say for the majority of people, I have never seen this type of reaction for a Call of Duty game, and especially for a Modern Warfare game, a game that a lot of people are anticipating, a lot of people are looking forward to playing. But it looks like not so much because, my God, we've had so much news just in the past couple of days on how we are going to be treated as gamers, as consumers, as players of this game. And to me, honestly, I'm super proud. I think the reaction that we are giving to Activision for the way that they are what we are seeing that we are going to be treated from them is just nothing but to me, it just makes me happy. It makes me so proud that we are kind of taking a stance. And honestly, the survival mode was pretty much the catalyst for everybody kind of jumping on the bandwagon, saying, "Dude, this is not right. This is not how you treat your consumers. This is not how you treat the players. If you are going to be charging full price for everybody, but only a certain group of the community gets the full price of the game." So to me, it's awesome to see this. I'm really happy to see that the entire community is kind of coming together, not only for just the catalyst of the survival mode, but also too the news that we found out from the gaming revolution about how the supply system is going to go. Now, I will say this: I don't think anybody is complaining of like the way the supply system, with sprays and emotes and all this stuff. I think what it is the DLC weapons, especially for me. DLC weapons, when you put them in the loot system and you're charging people hundreds of dollars to get the chance to unlock them. To me, I think it's total BS, and I'm happy to know that not only with survival, but also with the DLC weapons, I think the entire community is starting to come around and going, look, this is BS, this is not right. And the funny thing is, you are seeing so many people cancel pre-orders of this game. I've never seen, I will tell you right now, I have never seen anything like this. You go on Twitter, you go on Reddit, you go any different places, people are voicing their opinion, and they're voicing what they have to say of, hey, look, we are canceling our pre-order. We do not agree with what you are doing, Activision, and we don't want to have anything to do with it. And honestly, to me, I'm super proud. I really am. I'm super proud. Again, I really want Modern Warfare to be successful, but however, the way that they are treating this game and they're going about different things, it is just not looking like they are wanting to put their best foot forward. Now, again, I will say this: I imagine the developers, the people that are in the trenches trying to create an amazing game, I really do feel like, in my opinion, that they are trying to do the best that they possibly can at Infinity Ward. I think it's totally Activision. Now, again, I don't know how much influence, the two have, with making decisions on this game. I feel like the publisher, Activision, has a lot more to say. But damn it, man, I really wish there would be something that could be done. If somebody's a developer here, no PR stuff, just be like, look, we are wanting to try to create a great game for you guys, but it's being literally torpedoed by the publishers at Activision. So honestly, just to see what we are doing as a community and kind of coming together with our dissatisfaction with the way that Modern Warfare is going, to me, it has me super excited. But one thing I wanted to talk about, actually two things I wanted to talk about today, it came from Twitter, one from the Gaming Revolution and one from 8 Thoughts. Now, 8 Thoughts is another YouTube content creator. I know some people probably have different opinions about him, but he had some great, a great tweet, some great information from the source that he has at Infinity Ward on what changes we're going to be seeing in Modern Warfare. But the Gaming Revolution first came out with a tweet that, to me, I really hope that it sounds like our voices are being heard. It sounds like the complaints, the canceled pre-orders are actually being looked at by Activision, and I have to say I'm so excited that hopefully we are making a difference. Hopefully with the canceled pre-orders and the different videos and disagreements that we have about this, I really do hope we are making a difference. So Gaming Revolution's tweet was, Activision and Infinity Ward apparently recently held a big meeting regarding my recent post about supply drops. Now, this is the tweet that he was talking about, how we were going to have 300 emotes, 500 spray paints, and battle tags or whatever. So they did see that, apparently. The gist of this meeting was that they lost a ton of pre-orders, and recent news of Survival being delayed by a year for PC and Xbox, and the microtransaction news, and are thinking about giving the players the option to earn them in-game. nothing regarding microtransaction is set in stone. Like I've said countless times before, they are constantly working in progress, but my source wanted to let the community know that they really care. Now again, look, like I said, Infinity Ward does look like they are caring. Whoever this guy's source is, whoever the Gaming Revolution source is, I imagine it really does care about this game. It really does care about the community that's going to be playing the game. Look, they got to make us consumers happy because nobody's going to buy this game with the recent news of what's going on and how we're going to be treated. So it's nice to know that, look, it looks like, the canceled pre-orders, the people's opinion about what they have about this game are being heard by Activision. Now, look, just like he says in his tweet, and stuff like this is not set in stone. The idea of them pushing to where there is a progression system, there is a way of being able to allow us to work up to unlock things in the game. That's nice to hear. Honestly, it's nice to hear. However, what is the chances of that actually being implemented in Modern Warfare? What are the chances of where, our voices are actually heard and we're actually going to get a way to progress to the game without, spending, hundreds of dollars in the game to actually get the full content? That's the thing that sucks. Honestly, to me, that is the one thing that bothers me so much for paying a $60 price or an $80 or $100 price of a game. Honestly, to me, I feel like you're not getting the full content of the game. I mean, several years ago, you paid $60, you got the full thing of the game. You got all the content that was in that $60 purchase of a game. Nowadays, it's just not like that whatsoever. So, to me, it's nice to know that, look, Activision and Infinity Ward taking note. They see that people are canceling their pre-orders. They see the negative press that they're getting, whether it's YouTube channels or it's, Kotaku or something like that. They are getting negative press, and hopefully this is getting them shaking and realizing that, look, we're the consumer. We're going to buy your product. You piss us off, we're not going to buy the product. It's simple as that. It's simple economics. So, to me, if this is what it takes, to be able to change the minds of them, to be able to give us the content that we want, again, at a full price, that people are getting a full price game, they need to get the full game, not some BS, missing certain modes just because of the platform they play on. We need to get our voices heard. And we need to show Activision that we are not effing around, that we're going to cancel our stuff, we're going to show our opinion about it, and hopefully our voices are heard, and so hopefully changes do come to the game prior to its launch. And also, too, I really hope some good press comes to the game. Look, again, I'm wanting Modern Warfare to be successful. I had a lot of fun in Ground War. I want this game to be a success. However, it does not look like it from Activision that they want it to be a success because of the microtransactions that they want to push out to make a quick buck from the consumers and the players. All right, now let's get into some good news that 8 Thoughts actually posted on Twitter that I have to say, for me, I'm super excited because, there was a lot of different things that the Modern Warfare beta definitely showed in my eyes of, man, this needs some changing. This needs some TLC. We need to see some updates to this game prior to, or I guess, when this game comes out, the multiplayer better be above and beyond what it was like in the beta when it comes to either, the, Battle Nonsense doing his netcode breakdown and seeing, what the netcode is in that game, but then also too what he's talking about to 8 Thoughts tweet and actually talking about TTK and also the skill-based matchmaking being a little bit lower. Now again, I know that's one thing that hasn't been completely proven. However, at least in his tweet, he's making the assumption from whoever his source is, Infinity Ward, that is actually getting to be tweaked down. So 8 Thoughts tweeted out, the algorithm in the multiplayer for matchmaking is being tweaked, less skill-based matchmaking, the shotgun range is being fixed, the TTK being tweaked as well to be consistent of shots. Head glitching is fixed, as well as gun balance and some other little things are being fixed before launch. So this gives me a lot of hope that, look, I think a lot of people had different opinions about what they thought about the Modern Warfare beta. I think a lot of people were suffering from the same thing. You saw different things from, TTK, the netcode not being, really the greatest thing. Hell, even I noticed that. As well as, too, just consistency in this Modern Warfare beta. It was not there whatsoever. So, honestly, I'm excited to know that, whoever this source is that 8 Thoughts is actually getting of changes that we're going to be seeing in this Modern Warfare multiplayer. It needs it so much. Look, I think this Modern Warfare multiplayer can be amazing. It's going to be a really great game if these changes are implemented. I think what you have right now, the base that you have and the structure you have is great. We just got to fix things here and there and make it a perfect thing. And honestly, I really do see that this Modern Warfare multiplayer can be something that's great and can stand the test of time, going into the couple of years. And this is the funniest thing about thinking about Modern Warfare and kind of going into the years of it. Look, Modern Warfare, Call of Duty's series in general is a yearly based a game. Call of Duty comes out every single year is different, and and the funny thing is about thinking about survival is that we are, you're gonna play Modern Warfare, and unless nothing changes the way that it's set in stone right now for survival, we ain't gonna be getting it until the next Call of Duty game comes out, which is Black Ops 5, which in my opinion I'm not really excited for. I'm not hyped for. But damn it, man, if I'm going to be paying a full price game, $60, $80, $100, no matter what you're going to be paying it, you need to get the full price of the game. So, to me, it's nice to know that we're getting some good information from Athos, whoever his source is, Infinity Ward, that we are going to be seeing some multiplayer changes from the beta into the full launch of the game. That makes me super excited because, again, I think the game would have been a lot of fun if some of these changes were already in the multiplayer beta, but now that they've been addressed and have been taken note, I think it's going to be a really good multiplayer when the game comes out. However, with the different things from the survival mode and the way that they're going to be planning on doing microtransaction, where there's no way in the world that players can actually earn stuff in-game, instead of just spending $100 in the game, there's no way in the world we can actually progress through the game and actually earn it in-game. I think you're going to see a lot more people still continue to cancel their game because of just the way that Activision has done us in the past with either Black Ops 4, World War II, Infinite Warfare, whatever it may be. When it comes to gameplay, the gameplay in the game suffers so much because they want to shove microtransactions down your throat. So, to me, I want to wish Infinity Ward luck. I really do hope that you guys get some good press. Hopefully some good news comes out. You're seeing hopefully the terrible path that you're taking with the way that you're wanting to treat players and consumers. I know that Infinity Ward is not doing that, but Activision is. Hopefully, your ways have been seen and you're able to correct it before the game comes out, because I think people are wanting to be excited for this game, but for right now, whatever you guys are doing, it's just not happening. It's not happening whatsoever. And I actually don't want to make videos like this anymore. I really don't. I want to make positive videos. I'm going to try to make a positive video on Sunday and talk about the campaign, because the campaign looks really great. However, with more and more news of how the multiplayer is going to be going and how this game is going to be looking in the long run, it's just, to me, I got to talk about it. I give you guys my opinion. And if any news breaks out about hopefully some improvements like we're seeing right now, that Activision is actually, passing on the idea of possibly making a progression system for players to not have to spend money, I'm going to tell you guys what I think about it. Hopefully we get some more good news. Like Athos, said in a tweet, we're going to be seeing some multiplayer changes. But David, man, I don't want to make videos like this anymore. I want to be excited. I want to be hyped for this game. So hopefully some good news comes out later on with, before this game releases. So guys, let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think about it? Do you guys think we're actually making a difference? Do you think Activision will actually change their ways to hopefully improve their image of Modern Warfare before it is released? And do you think it'll actually stay that way as the game is actually out for the full year before the next Call of Duty comes out there? And also, too, let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about some of the changes that Athos talked about in his tweet about, we are going to be seeing some pretty good changes so far in the multiplayer from the beta to the game's full release. So let me know in the comments below, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great rest of the day, and I will see you guys all next time.